Hello, I'm Frida.
And I'm Jasmine.
We're here to start our online art class, so I'm going to show you some affordable ways in case you want to try to start painting yourself. I'll start off with these brushes. This section is from Michael's. Some people don't have a Hobby Lobby near them, or some don't have a Michael's near them, so we have a good mixture here. This entire set at Michael's, I think normally is $12, but usually Michael's has a 30% or 40% off or some sort of coupon that you can use and get the price reduced down. I'll be using a couple of these out of this today. Let me lay those aside. These also are at Michael's. Artist Loft. And this is a huge pack, This is a huge pack of brushes. They came, I think, in a pack of 20.
I believe so.
And I'm not sure if they are divided. I think in the one pack you get rounds and squares. Flats, I mean. But I'm not sure. But anyway, they average $12 too per pack. And I like long handle brushes. I like to, for videoing purposes, for one thing, to reach and sit back from it. I don't like myself being on video that much, so. But they also have short packs there as well. Okay, lay these over here. This is at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to use out of this set today. These are, I think Jasmine made a video yesterday. You'll see this pack on the video. They're only $3.99. And this is a good set of brushes. It comes with your flats and multi types of rounds. See how rounded that one is? But this one can come into a point when you wet it, which is really good. I'll show you. We'll be using it up in the sky. It can help create clouds or whatever you want it to. The flats are so flat. Let me wet that. Okay.
Let me get in a little bit closer. There we go.
They are so flat. Do you see how flat that'll go?
Let me get, there we go.
That is great when you want to make straight lines and you want to barely press. And I'll show you how to use that one today. And this one, of course, it has several sizes of flats. And for $3.99, if you don't have a lot of money, this is really good. It'll do the painting today.
Get the job done.
You can tell. Do you see the abuse on this poor brush? It is 2 years old. You see, when I did my glitter, see, glitter's all over my glove. I had it on my hand and didn't realize it, so it decorated my brush for me. But this is at Hobby Lobby as well. Do you see? After 2 years of me abusing this brush. Uh-oh, can I even see the size? What size? Number one.
Number one.
Number one. They, I think, are $4.99, and a lot of times they have their brushes on sale. But $5 for a liner brush is really good. And it's Master's Touch. You can see I've buried the name basically. And that's Hobby Lobby's brand. And these are a set, I believe, from Hobby Lobby. They are the small rounds, and I think they are $5 or $6, and there are several in the set.
Focus in.
But they also, I may be mistaken. Wait a minute, let me see.
I think it's
Michael's Artist Loft. I'm sorry, I'm about to lie to you there.
There we go.
Artist Loft at Michael's, and they are $5 or $6. So, to do this painting today, though, the only thing you would need is this one and that set. So that's $3.99, and then I think if they don't have a sale going on, $5. So that's $9 for brushes. Now lay these aside. And I always have these here as backup. I might use these today, but I believe I can do it with that whole set there. And if you get some of the smaller ones, you're looking at maybe $15 altogether for a full set of brushes. Usually, one brush can cost you $15 by itself.
Oh, yeah.
So, and a lot more than that. I've got some brushes, I only get them as gifts. My family gets me new brushes and things for birthdays and things. That's my new toys. They know that's what I want for gifts. So I have the more expensive brushes, but these are great brushes.
Yeah.
You don't have to invest that. The colors I'm going to use today for this painting, I love Liquitex. Usually Hobby Lobby or Michael's will have a sale going on their paint. The way I am, if one don't have a sale, I'm heading to the other one.
That's right.
And this is Hobby Lobby's Master's Touch. I like their paint as well. This is a floating medium. You'll see me do this painting. I'm going to wet it down a little bit with some floating medium. I don't always use it, but this is a nighttime scene and I want it to flow well. So I'll be showing you how to use that today. This is by Folk Art. There are tons of different types of floating mediums. I've used them all. You can use whatever's on sale at Michael's or at Hobby Lobby. And I think I got this one. It says $5.99. If I'm not mistaken, I got it half off. So you can learn to paint affordably if you're like me and you search for those sales and wait on them. Let me get this out of the way.
If you become a Michael's Rewards member, you can build up enough credits to where they give you $5 vouchers too.
Okay, this is my palette. You'll see me using this. This is like $4.50 or something like that at Lowe's. This is my vintage easel. I'm old and so is it. If you'll see that emblem, will look that up. This easel is very old and we got it at a Goodwill or someplace. No, it was at a vintage shop. That's right.
Yes.
Y'all got it for me. But these, they sell at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and even Five Below. You can get these for $5. And this is the double-sided tape. Very sticky. And what you would do is just stick it under here, which it wouldn't be up here, it'd be back there. And it will hold firm with double-sided tape. Where do you get that, Miss Jasmine?
Oh, you can get it pretty much anywhere, like over at Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart. It's just Gorilla double-sided tape that is weighted for 15 pounds.
Yes, and usually you'd stick
graded
just a little one here and here and here and here.
Yeah.
And place it. Imagine this is not here and it's back because you want your paint area. You'll see me using it if you watch this video. Your palette area is all through here. It gives you a huge palette.
It's much easier to clean than a plastic palette.
This marble, I have totally forgotten or had to go do something and my paint completely dried. I just put water on it and leave it sitting for like 5 minutes. And I have this cheapo palette knife. Where do we get this, Miss Jasmine? I think it was in a pack for $5.
It could have been at Five Below.
Yeah.
It could have been. Or even Dollar Tree sometimes carries palette knives.
This is super cheap though. You let it sit a minute and just go along, it'll pick it right up. I don't like scraping palettes.
They leave scrape marks and stuff, and then it wants to hold on to the paint, making it even more difficult to clean.
You may see in other videos that we're going to be posting. I have a big gray one. But I like this better. This is our new updated palette.
Yes.
And it leaves room. I have my old water bucket thing down here. It leaves you plenty of room for that to be down here. And then this is not a very big table, but it is well equipped with every sort of brush imaginable.
Well, the tile is 12 by 24, isn't it?
Yes. And we use the double-sided tape underneath here so that this doesn't slide too. Okay. I've already, for the painting coming up, I've already taken a white canvas and painted it with black acrylic. You can use acrylic. This was the black. You can use acrylic out of a tube, or if you have little bottles of folk art. Jasmine's going to post a video of how you can use folk art paint too. They're little bottles about like that. If you don't have a whole lot of money and you want to try to paint the multi-surface folk art, it already has a sealer in it. It's very tough and very durable, and it's a thick paint.
Yeah.
And they are like $2 a bottle. So you could use even less money if you want to give that a try. They have small canvases, I think at Dollar Tree, for $1.25. And they have packs of canvases at Michael's.
And at Hobby Lobby.
Value
packs are what they're called.
At Hobby Lobby, I get their value packs. That's where this comes from. They're well made, and on the back, they are stapled really well. And they're firm. They're not wavy or anything. Okay. What else, Miss Jasmine, do I need to... I covered the palette, brushes, everything I'm going to use.
Let's see.
And, oh, duh. This is what we're about to do. And, it's kind of old. So, we are painting this. Let's see, is the lighting... Is it glary? We may have to stop here and readjust this. So what I'm going to do is start off doing a bit of instructing. I'll be putting the glaze on. And we want people also to just relax. If you don't want to paint, that's fine. We want you to be able to watch us paint and hear some beautiful music and just relax watching. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play some music while I paint. And I'm going to hold the brush up and show you exactly. She's going to have the palette showing so you can see every step that I do. If our channel builds, if God wills that our channel builds, people like what we do, and we get enough subscribers, there will be times we'll be talking all the way through it. And Jasmine, as the moderator, talking to people and answering questions or things like that. But for now, we're going to play some music, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing, the colors I'm using, the brushes I'm using, and you'll see it develop.
Yes.
Okay. I put a puddle of the floating medium over there to dip into as I need it. And start to line up my paint. You won't need that much. I'm going to use that. I put out so much because I'm going to use that on something else in a little bit. I know, I'm weird. And this one is Phthalo green. And black. And a touch of yellow. And this one is Yellow Deep, is the name of that one. And that's all you need for this one. And I just use my big brush a little bit at a time. And spread it out. This may cause some glare while it's wet. I don't know.
So far, we're okay.
We're okay. I do half at a time. And make sure that is spread evenly across there. A little dry over here. This is relaxing to me, just doing the strokes. When you're painting, try not to get in a hurry. Enjoy doing this. And see, I want to paint like this because there are people disabled. I have fractures in my spine as well. If you need to, doing it like this, you can prop your arm if it gets tired. So I want disabled people to be able to paint too. And even children. You just lower the table down a little bit for their very short arms. Okay, you take the phthalo and let it disappear. And you know what? I've changed my mind. Now that will happen quite a bit with artists. If you get inspired when you're painting for
You need help with something?
another color, the deeper
pumpkin?
But this one will work.
Is it the dioxine?
Mm-hmm.
I see something right there, but I'm not sure if that's it.
There it is. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I love purple. It's royalty. Not that I am. Just a tiny bit. This is called dioxine purple. That comes in the little bottles too. Just look for a super dark purple. Just anything with a bit. I'm going to spread that out a little. And only a touch of that underneath here or there. And then you pick up your center area, wherever your light in your sky is. Pick the area where you want the light beaming out of. I want an opening right through there. And then I just tap off my brush a bit. Pick up a bit of black. Here. And you see it picked up that purple. You see that? A little bit of that across there. You want to add more into it.
And I'm gonna zoom in a little. And sorry for the immediate zoom in earlier. We're learning all this stuff, so we'll get it right then.
Leave your light. You must have dark to show light. That's a fact of life. A light does not shine around other light. It will a little. But in a dark room, a light will really shine. Spread it over here. And take your time. I'm only using the tip of the brush. Going back and forth. Reminds you of the waves, doesn't it? Sway. And leave that super light. But pull down. It's like you're creating clouds. I want a tiny bit. See, it's just on the tip right there. I'm going over to this side to spread it, but notice I'm leaving the brighter. Leaving it alone, spreading it up into the sky and down through here. Imagine a stormy sky. I'm pulling it up, but I'm leaving the lighter area. And I believe I want this to come down here a little bit. I picked up a little bit more of the phthalo green.
I've zoomed back out, that way we can see the palette.
Now in a minute, see, notice I'm letting this in the center here. I'm letting this sit so that it won't move, but I'm going to bring the green back up in it. There we go. Spread the light down. The light spreads through this rough storm that's going on. And we want some of the light over here, cast over this way. I'm kind of drawing a C line. See that? Go back and forth. Do not be afraid of your painting. Just rock back and forth. You see how you're creating a line there. Now, I'm going to take a tiny bit of white with a tiny bit of the phthalo green. See how light?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to pick it up right here. It's like these clouds are moving and scattering, and the wind carrying. Now I'm going back and forth with just a tip to smooth this. We'll pick up a little white. Right there in the center. I'm brushing this off. I don't want it much more powerful. And just pull down. All you need is a little bit of light to make a whole huge difference in the middle of a storm. Laying that one down. This is my next one out of the same package I had shown you. It's totally dry, no paint on it whatsoever. We're going to smooth this. See how it smooths it out?
Blender, right?
Yes. And it's so that it can disappear and become a soft sky.
So far, this is showing up great. You always have a problem when trying to record dark paintings.
Yes.
So far, we can see everything really good.
Is my fat head in the way? Am I?
Well, it's
Well, it is now. Sorry. Okay. And remember, don't touch the light. Leave it alone. That was the hardest thing for me to learn. I'd have some light going on. I had to mess with it every time.
I just gotta touch it.
I just gotta touch it. And I want to spread some over here. That storm is rolling up all the way, and I'm just scratching. This is barely any paint. You can scratch that in there. See that? How it's lightening up? Does it show, Miss Jasmine?
Yes, ma'am.
Throwing the tiniest bit of light, you would have a little bit all the way over there, but you've got clouds rolling. It wouldn't be perfect. You see barely a beam? How that is showing through over there? But, let's see. Go back to the other one. That's the thing. When I'm teaching, I start running my mouth. There we go. I didn't pick up more paint. You notice that? Let that disappear. Now, I want that brightness.
Now you can touch it.
Yeah, there we go. I'm pulling out of that at the appropriate time after it has set. Don't you hate waiting? Yeah. I want it now. That's one thing painting will teach you. You better not mess with it until it's time.
Wait for it.
And that was horrible, but I don't want to wait. I want the sudden effects right now. Oh, well. And I would mess it up every time. Now, can you see that flowing across there?
Mm-hmm.
Does it show? See, I can't
Yes,
see
ma'am.
the videoing.
Yes, ma'am, it's showing.
Make sure that I've got it in there.
And I have it set to where it's just slightly brighter to guarantee that we can see the strokes.
Yeah. Now, all I'm doing, this is just circular only with that tip right there. Just barely. So that my sky blends and you can see the impression of clouds rolling back here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pick up a bit more of the purple and go under here. I didn't clean my brush. I've never cleaned this brush this entire time. I just want a little color in there.
Here we go, and I just adjusted the lens to guarantee show true color.
Yeah. I want a little bit more of the, I call it turquoise. It is phthalo green. I get it wrong. There we go. I want a little bit more of that in the sky.
Oh, it reminds you of like a very dark turquoise kind of thing.
Yeah, there we go. Dramatic sky. Yeah. This is so much fun. I'm getting a tiny bit of white. Didn't clean the brush at all. And roll it over here just a little bit.
Yeah, you haven't cleaned the brush yet.
No. And that actually saves my brush an awful lot.
Mm-hmm. It saves a lot on blending too because you still have the foundation there.
Yes. There we go. Does that look good, Miss Thing?
But of course, it looks great.
Okay. Oh, if y'all hear me call her Miss Thing, that is not an insult. That's a term of endearment, a little private joke there, and that we just picked up. Okay. Now, the rolling wave. You pick up white. And see, I'm dabbing it off. See how that point?
And right there, I'll try zoom in.
Okay. Oh, you may stop.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not going to touch it right now. I'm not good at zooming in and out at this moment. So, but I'll use the editor.
You leave enough dark here for your sky. Don't touch any of this area through here. But wherever the light is in your sky, and your ocean is going to be your highest wave. Right there. Just go ahead and mark it off. Waves are kind of like that, you know, up and down, up and down. So I'm using barely the tip. Every painting, I'm deliberately shaking it. I'm picking up this side.
Be like you're nervous.
Yeah. Being nervous is cool. When you're painting. Very, like doing trees. It works out good.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I picked up a bit of the purple because this is where the brighter is. The rest of these would be a bit darker. And I throw a little sky color in it. And I picked up a tiny bit of white. See the shape of the brush? I'll go here. And right here, leave that one alone. Pick up here.
No touch.
And roll. This is tiny little circles. Roll it out. And only so far. Up and down. And let it sort of disappear. I'm barely touching. We'll let it disappear in the dark over there. And looks like I went downhill. That's an easy fix. You go up here and do the exact same thing. There we go. And walk it into it.
You got it.
To repair it, you want to keep your darts. Pick up a tiny bit of black and roll it underneath. See, anything you don't like, fix it. Okay, I'm picking up some black and that original color here that it's like a light gray. It has the purple in it. The further away it gets from the light, see, it's going to disappear. Same thing over here. Let it disappear. Now, you're going to come over here like there's a rocking wave. And just make a line through here. And then a few streaks over here. Because they are rocking from that storm. And you leave it alone. Now I'm going to clean my brush for the first time. I keep an old rag nearby to wipe it off with. I'm going to clear that back out. While my brush is wet, I want the eye of the wave cleared out a little bit. So y'all probably wouldn't have to do that. But now is when I pick up the liquid for down here. If you have ever done it and done this whole area down here, re-wet it. Some, if they use something like this, they only do half at a time. I mix it up. Sometimes I will go over the whole thing. Sometimes half at a time. It doesn't matter. Okay. And I'm going to put a few dots of turquoise. Yep. Few dots, rather. Big dots. Kind of big. Yeah, don't worry about how you're smearing it. Kind of disappears, doesn't it? And then, let's see, I want some here too. Then I want a little purple here and there, just to pick up the color. Forgot about that one, a tiny bit up here. And then through here. Okay. You kind of imagine where your cliff is going to be, so I'm going to mark it off. It doesn't matter if it's bright, you're going to go back over. If you need to mark that off for your wave, don't worry about it. If you See, I'm going to go ahead and define the crashing wave right there.
The crashing wave part's the best.
Mm-hmm. But I'm going to go ahead. This is one way, especially for those who've not painted much.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead and mark it. This can be, let me show you how easy this can be changed. Once you have it marked, take some black. And there you go. And rocks are uneven. So there you go. Now it's marked up. And spread that black here and there. Okay. I've marked where my wave is going to be. And rinse out my brush. And I'm going to pick up a tiny bit of white. You see the turquoise that it's picking up. Now, that's marked off too. Where your wave is, there's going to be a bigger crashing wave. It's going to come right up through here. And it's going to start going down through here. Come back with white. Little circle. Just the tip of your brush. See that? You leave that white. This would be hitting it. This side, not so much. Put that white on this one. Little splash. Okay. Put the white on the top, right through here. Follow your light in the sky and hit your highest mark. Okay. Flatten out your brush. Start to pull. See where that turquoise is sitting underneath there. Pull it out. It'll start to disappear. And pull out a little wave riding maybe up and down. Let that disappear. And back there behind it. Now we're going to start music in just a minute. I wanted to give you instruction to start you off. Get you familiar with the brushes and the reasons why, like leaving that spot. See? And then going back under. I'm using a little bit of black. See, now you have the eye of that wave that's already been put in there. And I'm just going to tell you why before we switch over. I'm putting a little bit of the floating, yes. Only there. Then inside the wave, a little light. Only here. You see it starting to pop.
Mm-hmm.
And a little light in here. Leave that black line under there. Leave the dark.
Defines the break of the wave.
Yeah. And where that light is shining a little right through there, and let it be nervous. Right, I'm only using the tip of the brush. All those little lines that are in wave. I love waves.
Mm-mm.
They show what man cannot do. God's got the power, cannot handle those waves. Okay. Now we're going to finish this, and by the way, you would have a little spray, and we'll highlight that before we go on with the rest of it. Whatever's splashing up would be highlighted. Just to let you know that you can use this brush, just using the tip to create a spray. Okay. The rest of it is going to be music. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, let us know. Contact us. And we thank you for joining us. God bless you.